What's up, Glow Squad? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, I'm Jordan E. And today I'm getting real with this video. We're not talking about funnels, views, or algorithm. We're going to be talking about the truth that nobody wants to admit. And it's about what it actually takes to make money online. Because if you've scrolled through YouTube or Instagram, it probably feels like everyone's getting rich overnight, right? You see, I made 10K my first month, how I quit my job in 30 days, and this one side hustle pays me while I sleep. But here's the truth, most of that, it's marketing, not reality. And if you don't understand the mindset and consistency that goes into building an online income, you're going to burn out before you even break through. So in this video, I want to pull back the curtain and talk about three things. First, the mindset that it really takes to win online. Two, why consistency beats motivation every single time. And three, the long term strategy behind people who actually make it. Grab your coffee, notebook, a smoothie, whatever your vibe is, let's just get into it. So, part one is the mindset that actually makes you money. And just to be honest, 90% of people fail online not because the system didn't work, but because they didn't stay long enough to make it work. So they jump from idea to idea. They try to find something, it doesn't work within 2 weeks. They don't get the results they want, and then they're moving on. But real success online, the kind that gives you freedom, is not built on hype, it's built on patience, learning, and self control. So when you start an online business, you're not just building an income, you're building discipline. You're learning how to show up for yourself when no one's clapping, when no one's watching, and when no one even believes in you yet. So here's the truth. If you can master your emotions, you'll master your income. Because the biggest enemy of your success isn't YouTube's algorithm, it's you quitting too early. So when I first started building my own business, I remember uploading videos, and some of them only got a few views, less than 20, 50 views. And I was just refreshing the page, hoping for more views. But I kept going, not because I saw the money yet, but because I believed in the vision. That belief turned into confidence, and that confidence turned into action, and that action eventually turned into income. You don't get confidence before success, you build confidence through consistency. So let's just have a quick mindset shift and stop asking how fast can I make money online, and start asking how long am I willing to stay consistent until I do. Because once you flip that switch, then everything is going to change. Now let's get into part two, which is consistency beats motivation every time. So the real reason most creators and entrepreneurs get stuck is not because of lack of talent. It's not the lack of the tools, it's the lack of consistency. Everyone's motivated when they start, but the ones who win, the ones who keep showing up after motivation fades, motivation gets you started, consistency keeps you growing. So we can break this down even more. When you post your first video, launch your first product, or send that first email, it's exciting. You feel like you're on top of the world. When the views slow down or the sales don't roll in, that's when 90% of people quit. They think, maybe this isn't for me. But the truth is, it is for you. You just stopped too soon. Now I want you to think about your favorite YouTuber or business coach. They weren't an overnight success. They uploaded for years before anyone cared. They kept improving, learning, and showing up, even when the numbers were discouraging. And that's what consistency really is, doing what needs to be done, especially when you don't feel like it. There was a time, even when I almost stopped creating, because I was tired that the numbers weren't moving and it felt like no one cared. But just getting comments, from you all in the community that just helped me to keep that encouragement to keep going, and reminded me why I started, that it wasn't for the numbers, it was for the impact. And once I was focused on the impact, then everything else seemed to align for me and it came back multiplied. So, my suggestion is system over stress. If you want to stay consistent, stop relying on motivation, build systems. So, batch your content, automate your emails, have a clear weekly plan, because systems don't care about your emotions. They work even when you don't feel like it, and that's how you stay in the game long enough to actually win. So now let's get into part 3, which is our long-term strategy and what a lot of creators are missing. And here's the truth nobody wants to hear. You don't build wealth online by chasing trends. You build it by building assets. And those assets, they're not just videos, they're your email list, your products, your brand, your relationships. That's what creates the long term freedom, not the viral moments, but repeatable systems that work for you while you sleep. So let's get into 3 pillars of real online success. And that's one, build an audience you own. Use YouTube to attract people, but then move them to an email list that you control. Platforms change, algorithms shift, but your list, that's forever. Number 2, create value that you can sell. You don't have to wait until you have 10K subs. You can create a simple digital product, a mini course, or offer an affiliate product that you believe in. And then 3, develop multiple streams of income, because you want to create as much stability within your business. So offering things like product, coaching, memberships, all things that can be automated and scalable. And lastly, the big lesson, most creators think that they're building content, but the smart ones, they're building companies. That's why they're still here years later, while others burn out after a few months because they didn't chase clout. They actually built consistency and ownership. So we are in quarter 4, the most important season of the year. Right now, people are planning for 2026. New creators are about to start fresh in January, but you have a chance to get ahead now. Use this season to lay your foundation, build your system, your list, your audience, and by the time New Year's hit, you won't be starting, you'll already be scaling. So now let's bring all this home. The truth about making money online isn't some secret formula or one hack. It's showing up even when it's slow, and it's believing even when it's quiet. It's building when no one's even watching you, because every small step you take compounds behind the scenes, and one day all the quiet effort turns into loud results. So if you're ready to stop chasing shortcuts and start building real freedom, then hit the subscribe button and join the Glow Squad. And remember, you don't need luck. You need consistency, courage, and a clear strategy. The rest is just time. Be blessed, Glow Squad. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.